Classic Hits, My 105.9. It's Willy Tyler. And on the phone today, Grammy Award winner, singer, songwriter, and actor, Mr. Rick Springfield. Rick, thank you for calling in this morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're looking forward to the big show coming Sunday, April 27th, just a couple weeks away. Alberta Bear Theater, the stripped down show. Tell us a little bit about what the stripped down show is going to be like.
It's a storytelling kind of thing, and a lot of humor. And after I wrote my autobiography, I realized I had a lot of stories, and most of them ended up as songs somewhere or another. So I tell all the stories to a bunch of the songs, and play some of the hits, and also slightly different, quite a different set list from our electric band show. So it's a very different kind of evening.
Really kind of a personal thing for the fans then too, huh?
Yeah, it's very much. I mean, I can talk to them from the stage. There's actually a question and answer thing at the end of it too. So
that's good.
It's quite a long show. It's about a 2-hour show, but it's a lot of fun.
The question and answer thing's got to be fun for not only for the fans but for you too. Do you get some pretty weird questions sometimes?
Yeah, most of them come on with good questions though, because they know they know ahead of time there's going to be the Q&A. But yes, there's some odd ones.
And you definitely have some of the more passionate fans out of most musicians. I mean, you've got like some serious followers.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate for that, I think. I'm out here on the road because of them, so I get that.
How many years have you been touring?
Oh, God, I started when I was 16, so I know my math's terrible.
A long time, though, huh?
Long time, 50 years.
And you're of course, Australian-born, but not much of an accent.
No, I came over here in 1971 from Australia, and when I started acting in 1975, no one had really heard of Australia. I mean, they asked questions like, how long did it take you to learn English? So I figured I better get the accent going because there weren't going to be a lot of Australian parts available for me.
It wasn't until Crocodile Dundee much later, right?
Yeah. Crocodile Dundee definitely put Australia on the map, and then, all the great music started coming out of there, so...
And, of course, everybody knows you from General Hospital, but you did a lot of TV shows in the late 70s, early 80s, and you were Rockford Files. I even saw a clip of you on The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I was did a lot of those 70s shows, just kind of cutting my teeth initially as an actor. What kind of influences did you have in your acting part of your life?
Oh, really just people that I knew. Obviously you have idols like James Dean and the usual kind of great actor idols, but really it's more as far as acting was for me anyway. It's a much more personal thing that's really just about finding the right place in you to be truthful in a part. So.
What about your singer and songwriter influences? Were there a lot of British bands in Australia at that time, or?
Yeah. Actually, the Beatles. I saw the Beatles in 1964. That was we had every band that came to Australia was pretty much the British invasion bands. So they were all the initial ones that first got me interested in playing.
I know that you've influenced a lot of later musicians. I know you were in the Sound City documentary with Dave Grohl. That was really cool. Yeah,
that was a great experience writing this with them. And we did a short tour actually with a lot of people from the documentary too, opening up playing at the end of the documentary in Southwest and in London and Sundance Film Festival, different places like that. It was great.
You got to play with Paul McCartney.
I didn't actually get to play with him, but I was on the same record.
Okay.
which won a Grammy, which is cool.
So you've been to Montana before, right? You played the Rock and the Rivers Festival last year?
I think I may have.
I believe you did. Have you been to Montana very much before?
On and off. I mean, it's a pretty memorable place because it's so spectacular. But I don't think any more than other places.
Yeah, you kind of pretty much you've hit them all, haven't you?
Yeah, we have.
Where do you reside right now?
I live in L.A.
Have you lived in Australia?
Malibu.
Have you lived in Australia since you left Australia, or you've been in America since?
Yeah, I've gone back for a couple of weeks, but that's about it. We're actually going to Australia for a tour in October. The first time I've actually toured there as a solo artist, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Was there a real Jessie's Girl? Is that a true
Yeah. I mean, every song starts from a moment, a point of truth, and I actually tell that story in the stripped down show. It's a pretty funny story.
Okay, we'll have to come and see it then. You got a VIP meet and greet opportunity with this show as well, which is really cool. I love that you do that for the fans.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time at the end of the show, and a lot of the times you just want to go home and fall into bed. But it's a really great way to connect, and I, with the whole internet thing and everything, I think it's really made the possibility of having a better connection with your fans. Plus, I have my first novel coming out on May 6th called Magnificent Vibration, and I'm, plugging that shamelessly.
Oh, very cool. So, singer, songwriter, actor, and writer. I missed that, I guess, at the beginning, huh? Well, you couldn't pick a better venue. The Alberta Bear Theater is an incredible place, and we're looking forward to it. Just a couple of weeks away. Stripped Down with Rick Springfield. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you then.